time to do this. So anyway, itchy nose. Okay, there we go. I think I had to reboot my computer, so I don't think this jobber is running. Yeah, it's not running. Terminal. Rails server. Alright, so we got it so that it adds courses now. I'm going to clean out some stuff. ID greater than 6. Alright, so found all the courses. Vue.js file. There we go. That way we won't kill the Vue.js fundamentals because, you know, we're Vue people, right? So anyway, now if we hop in, I have another Firefox window over here, and it's going to drive me nuts. So there we go. All right. So now if we try again, localhost 3000. Dashboard. Sign in with Twitter. Now I'm going to shoot straight with you all. I am actually working out a deal, hopefully soonish, where I will do some of these videos on deployment. And basically it's whichever cloud decides to sponsor my setup is probably the cloud that I am going to show you how to deploy to. That said, I'm probably looking at, I can't decide if I want to do like a Docker container, right, and then just do a deployment that way, which I've never actually done. Most of the deployments I've done have been Capistrano, which is essentially scripted SSH commands. So we'll see. But anyway, so if we come over here, new course, we can create a course. Now, one thing that you'll see here on the dashboard is that we need to add an image. And it's getting to the point where I kind of need to figure out how to add an image. The trick is I have no idea if you can send images over GraphQL. Can you send images on Tinder? I know I'm good. Reddit. Good old Reddit. Usually it's Stack Overflow that I'm hitting. Yeah, this right here, this is what I was kind of thinking, right? The problem, I definitely don't want to be storing the image in the database. What I want it to do is I want it to take the image and store it, you know, on Amazon or something, right? Oh, this is actually directly from Apollo. This looks a little insane. So, and you'll notice, whoops. You'll notice here that it has a separate form for the photo. So I think, honestly, we're just going to create a regular file upload through a REST endpoint. And yes, I know, GraphQL, single page, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to fuss with it. Now, when I do the GraphQL query on like editing courses and out here, that's a different story. So rock star because I am dead on my feet. All right. So, last time I did Rails, I did carrier wave. I'm curious what's out here now. Wow, really? Handle file uploads in Ruby. Looks like paperclip is the most popular. Yeah, see, this makes me less excited. Honestly, that's pushing it too. Attachment foo. So way back in the day, attachment foo was the way to go. Dragonfly. So yeah, it looks like these are kind of the way to go. So if I have to pick, I'm going with carrier wave, and you can see this is why right here. No release in over a year. Yeah, it could be because it's stable, right? I mean, it could be that it just is going to work and blah, blah, blah. But this makes me a bit more confident that it's going to get maintained to work with everything that I want. So, let's go ahead. I haven't used this in a while, so... And that's why I'm doing these screencasts, incidentally, is because I want to make sure that I'm kind of in the thick of it. Because, I mean, you can see that I can figure it out, right? I mean, I don't think I've had any episodes where I didn't make some headway. Now, there are one or two of them where it was like, I'm looking this, and I'm looking here, and I'm looking there, and then I'm debugging. But at the end of the hour, on pretty much every one of these, I have actually, had something new working in the system. So, so we're just going to install carrier wave. And hang on. I'm going to go ahead and mute for a second because somebody is like banging something downstairs. I mean, that's what you get when you have 5 kids, but anyway, let me see if I can mute. Nope, that doesn't do it. Let's see here. Hide? No. I don't know if there is a way to mute this. I guess I can turn the volume all the way down. All right, so my 12-year-old is exercising, and she's this skinny thing. She's tall, but she's skinny. So I don't know how she's shaking the whole house, but what the freak ever. Okay, so you got a little bit of feeling in there, but I don't want you to hear me screaming at my kids. I don't know why I care actually, but there you have it. All right, so I'm going to do the file upload. And then I'm going to start adding in permissions, right? So if you're a student, but not an author or an admin, you won't be able to edit any of this. So let's see. So we're going to need, in fact, let me just close all this stuff. Gem file. All right. Bundle install. Customize, patch, bundle install. All right, so yeah, I've got this thing on a shock mount, so you probably can't feel the whole floor vibrating, but oh, whatever. So carrier wave. I'm trying to remember what it takes. Uploader. We're not going to do avatar. We're going to do, what do I want to call it? Image seems a little too generic, but I don't want to call it a coarse image because if you look at this right here, and close that too, courses have images, but so do topics, and even lessons may have images, right? So I don't want it to be image. What do I want it to be? Covers? Course cover images. Yeah, looks like cover image is fine. So cover. Because all those are going to be relatively the same size, right? So let's see. Now I want this all to go on Amazon S3. So I think I'm going to want fog, right? So I just Googled that to verify kind of the name that I was thinking. So so this is using file storage, which means that it will just store it in the app. And to be perfectly honest, I don't think it's going to be that big a deal. I mean, if we have the only rub is if we have thousands of users, then we're going to have thousands of images on the file storage. The other thing is if it gets to the point where we actually have to partition out the I don't know. It seems like a little bit of premature optimization. You know, if we grow to the point where we need to migrate everything to AWS, then that's a good problem to have, right? So yeah, let's just use file storage for right now. All right, make sure you're loading carrier wave after you ORM. Hopefully that just works. So we'll just use file uploader, that's fine. And then we need to uploader. All right, so then what you can do is you can actually set thumbnails and stuff. And I don't remember the... Yeah, I don't care where it stores it. That we want. But that's going to go on the uploader. Oh, yeah. Storage file, uploads, courses, mounted as is covers, and then the ID. That's fine. Our magic is image magic. I don't. Storage directory is fine. This is what I wanted right here. So resize to fit. And our images are all 367 by 190. All right, so this should work. I don't know if I need to include our magic or not. Okay, so there's image magic. Our magic. it's right there. And I think there's resize and resize to fill. Oh, there we go. Resize to fill. So it'll actually fill it in and it'll just zoom and it'll kind of center on the file. So and it wants these, according to Rubocop, to be square brackets. Fine. All right. I mean, I have the linter. I may as well abide by what it's telling me. All right, so far so good. So now, right, we need to be able to upload the file. So Rails generate. Controller images upload cover. SSH. Man, I really must be tired. Holy cow. Alright, so courses controller. I'm just going to do it this way. Course dot find so should do before action authenticate account. So we're going to wind up doing a whole bunch of permission stuff on here a little bit later. But we're going to find the course. Course.cover equals params cover. And is probably going to complain to me about strong parameters and blah-de-blah-de-blah. Course.save. Render. What do we call that size? Thumbnail. All right. So here's the fun part. Is that one way or the other, what's the problem with that? Want spaces inside the curlies. Alright, so the problem is now is that I need to send a file through Axios. So we're going to have an input type title or file. And then submit file. All right. I guess we can just do that. I hate using that though for 500. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, I don't see any point to raising an exception where there is none, right? So anyway, if it doesn't save, then raise a 500 and send the errors back. All right. So now Axios. All right. So it says type ID ref. Because I'm going to need to do this on other stuff. There we go. funny feeling. All right. Yeah, I'm going to want to get this deployed soon, because essentially what I want to do is I want to so yeah, anyway, I may want to just set up that main page so I can start taking email addresses and or allowing people to sign up even though I don't have courses in it yet. And then they can, they can sign up for I could put some free content in it. I could also put like some inexpensive paid content in there. Just so there's something in there. So I put in some real short stuff, maybe some premium podcasts or something, right? So you can get them on there. The problem is if I put premium podcasts in there, I want to make it available to people, right? So that they can actually get at the content, right? So I would give you an RSS feed and you'd have to use your username and password to do simple HTTP auth. Which might be an interesting thing to set up, but that would all be Rails, right? None of it would be JavaScript. Now, I needed Axios in here so that I could do Axios stuff. So on change, handle file upload. So what's the difference between so is it just sucking the file into the all right. All right, need a comma. All right, so it wants it to be ID equals file, ref equals file, sorry, I am, wow, type equals file, that should already be there. Oh, wait a minute. All right, when I click that, yeah, it's asking me to upload a file. Position relative, blah, 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 all the way up. I do not see why that is prompting me to give a file. Oh, this is what I'm, there we go, okay. type file. So I'm clicking on this. And this is positioning itself over the top of this image. Okay. So then v-on change handle file upload. And then on this guy, why is that an A? If it's a button, shouldn't it be a button? Like that? I mean, I don't know what the difference is. But if it's supposed to be a button, I mean button, right? And this one is v-on click. Is it upload? What do I call it? Upload cover, update cover. All right, so does that look like what we're doing here? Yep. Okay. So that's playing nice. Course. No, I'm not going to fiddle with that yet. All right, so cover. Oh, wait a minute. I want them to be able to save everything at the same time. Because on the new course, there's no course object right now in Ruby, in the Rails app, that corresponds with this course. So right? So what I may want is well, for one, I don't want the overlay on it. I'll just leave it for right now. Yeah, this is going to get a little bit complicated too, because Um, how do I put it? I'm going to be wanting to create lessons as well. So I'm kind of tempted to actually do something like this. So just yank all that, make it full width. And then do, instead of description, do cover image. So the cover is going to be empty. And cover ref oh, right. Let's see. I'm totally expecting this to crap out. But then I got 15 minutes to fix it, right? Cover image. Yeah, there we go. Good old blowing chunks. Console. Come on, tell me what's wrong. Or don't, that's fine too. vModel does not support file input. Okay. Know what? That's fine. Okay. So, you know what? I'm going to move this out of the course object. And the reason is we're going to handle the upload separately. On b dash on change handle file upload. So then we're going to just do this the same way, right? So when this changes, this guy gets fired off. Open. Foo. Okay, so yeah, so when that changes, that gets called. Okay. So now what we need to do is whatever this thing tells us to do. So it basically assigns the file this dot refs files. I think that's going to be covered because I gave it ref right there. It's another project I'm working on. Unexpected character. Character. Yeah, we got a 500 error here. Cannot load such file or magic. I used to have a BIP shortcut that was bundle install and pessimize patch and bundle install. I think it wants image magic. Yeah. Brew cleanup, huh? Image Magic is already installed. Alright. R Magic Brew Image Magic Mac OS. I'm pretty sure I'm running Catalina. But oops. Oh, come on. All right. So now it's looking for a brew install Image Magic 6. But this is old. (2017), 2018. So I'm just going to assume that that was not a new enough version, right? Or it wasn't ideal for Catalina. Retype, JPEG, get text. There we go. It is 7.0.9, but I don't think I had updated it since Catalina upgrade, so found more than one Image Magic installation. think that's what this guy was getting, right? Yep, find magic core. Four point one release candidate 2. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Okay. And it's been an hour, folks. So we didn't get it all done. Sorry. But yeah, we should be able to start, running this and debugging it next time. But yeah, so the plan is on this stuff is when I submit, what I plan to do is do a this.store.dispatch add course blah, and then I'm probably just going to dispatch another one. Yeah, because I can use Axios over there, right? Or I can use Axios right here. But yeah, then I can dispatch and I can send it the course and the cover. And that way it can upload the cover for the course. So anyway, that's the dealio. So I am going to hit the big fat